Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to feature the threatened and endemic wildlife of the Philippines. Endemic means native to the country. First is the Northern Sierra Madre Forest Monitor, also known as Varanus bitatawa. The Northern Sierra Madre Forest Monitor is a large, tree-dwelling lizard which was described as a new species in April 2010. It grows up to 2 meters long, displays bright yellow and black stripes in spots across its back, and eats mainly fruits. Varanus bitatawa is restricted to the Northern Sierra Madre mountain range in the island of Luzon. It is known by the local names bitatawa, baritatawa, and butikao. Despite escaping recognition by biologists until its discovery in 2010, the lizard is well known to resident Agta and Ilongot communities who rely on it as a staple food. This species is considered a vulnerable species. Number 2. Amorphophallus natoli. Amorphophallus is a large genus of tropical and subtropical tuberous herbaceous plants native to Asia, Africa, Australia, and various oceanic islands. Amorphophallus natoli is a new species described in 2012 and known to occur in limestone hills of El Nido, Palawan. It differs most distinctly from other species of Amorphophallus with a densely hairy appendix by its much smaller size and dominant reddish-pinkish colors of the bract enclosing the flower cluster. This species is listed as critically endangered because of its limited area of occurrence. Number 3 is Rafflesia, also known as Rafflesia speciosa. Rafflesia species are parasitic plants and hold the recognition as the largest flower in the world. Rafflesia speciosa is one of the 13 species of Rafflesia found in the Philippines. It was discovered in the mountains of Sivalom Natural Park in Antique, Panay in 2002. This medium-sized Rafflesia is known to occur only in the island of Panay, where it thrives in lowland secondary forest patches in dry areas under thick leaf litter. It is locally known as Uroy and Karaya in Panay. The flowers of Rafflesia speciosa take about 18 hours to expand fully and last up to 3 to 5 days. It was adopted as the symbol of Sivalom Natural Park and the municipality of Sivalom in Antique, Panay. The populations of this new species are currently categorized as endangered, as their habitat is threatened by slash and burn agriculture. Number 4. Golden-crowned flying fox, also known as Acirodon hubatus. Acirodon hubatus, locally known as kabog, is the largest bat in the world by weight. It is endemic to the Philippines and can be found almost throughout the country. This species of flying fox has a wingspan that can reach 1 meter. Hanging upside down from a tree, it wraps its dark and leathery wings around its body, leaving exposed the small face that resembles a fox. Aside from unmistakable golden fur that surrounds its head, the flying fox is distinguished by its pointy ears. Like other megabats, this species is non-aggressive towards humans. It is frugivorous or fruit eater. Despite its wide distribution range in the country, the species is critically endangered because of poaching and forest destruction. Number 5 is the Negros bleeding heart pigeon, also known as Gallicolomba kiayi. The Negros bleeding heart pigeon is a medium-sized, short-tailed, ground-dwelling pigeon characterized by a narrow, vivid, red patch, which contrasts sharply against the white breast and throat. Endemic to the Philippines, it occurs only on the islands of Negros and Panay. This species prefers dense closed canopy forest, although reports suggest it tolerates secondary habitats in Panay. On Negros, it was fairly common in the 19th century but had become extremely rare by the 1930s. Extensive forest loss has occurred, compromising the area of suitable habitat left within its range. This species has now an extremely small, severely fragmented population that is likely to be undergoing on continuing decline owing to forest loss of the two islands. For these reasons, it is listed as critically endangered. Number 6 is the tamarao, also known as Bubalus mindorensis. The tamarao is the only endemic bovine in the Philippines found in the island of Mindoro. In contrast to the local carabao, the tamarao has a number of distinguishing characteristics. It is comparatively tiny, weighing 3 to 4 times less than the carabao. It is slightly hairier, has light markings on its face, and has shorter horns and are somewhat V-shaped. Despite its seemingly diminutive stature, it is the largest mammal endemic to the Philippines. Tamarao is a critically endangered species. Its estimated population of 10,000 at the time of its discovery in 1900s experienced extreme decline to over 100 individuals in the 1960s. Through the collaborative efforts from the DENR, LGUs in Mindoro, and conservation organizations, the population of tamarao has increased from 154 in year 2000 to 401 in year 2017. Presidential Proclamation number 273 of 2002 declares October of the year as a special month for the conservation and protection of the tamarao. Number 7 is the pitcher plant, also known as Nepenthes ventricosa. Nepenthes ventricosa is a tropical pitcher plant endemic to the Philippines, locally known as kaku. This species growing at an elevation of 1,000 to 2,000 meters above sea level. Its name Nepenthes ventricosa was derived from the Latin word ventricosus, meaning having a swelling on one side. Its pitchers are numerous, growing up to 20 centimeters or 8 inches tall and ranging in color from ivory white to red. They are bulbous with a large oval mouth, a rounded digestive lower half, a tapered waist which makes them look like they have beer bellies. Generally, pitcher plants are carnivorous. The cavity formed by the modified leaves, known as pitfall traps, attracts foraging, flying, or crawling insects such as flies. The rim of the pitcher is slippery, causing insects to fall into the trap, while the scales and hairs inside a pitcher ensure that insects cannot climb out. Nepenthes ventricosa is now listed as endangered because of the trade and collection of ornamental plant. Number 8. Philippine cockatoo, or the red-vented cockatoo, also known as Kakatoa haematuropedia. The Philippine cockatoo is endemic and the only species of cockatoo found in the Philippines. It is distinct for its creamy white plumage with red and yellow beneath tail. while it makes a characteristic bleating call, as well as screeching or whistling noises that are common to most cockatoos, the Philippine cockatoo is quieter than most cockatoos. Many years ago, the Philippines was a home to thousands of cockatoos. However, the remaining population is estimated to be less than 1,000 individuals. Majority of the Philippine cockatoos' wild population is now concentrated in Palawan, with the remnant population in Samar Island. It is locally known as Abukay, Kalangay, Katala in Tagalog, Abukay, Agay, Katala in Bisaya. The Philippine cockatoo is now categorized as critically endangered because of rapid population reduction owing to the extensive loss of its lowland habitats and trapping for the pet trade. Number 9 is the Philippine pand turtle, also known as the Benruquilla litensis. The Philippine pand turtle, also known as the Palawan forest turtle, Philippine forest turtle, or Leyte pand turtle, is a semi-aquatic turtle that inhabits rivers, streams, creeks, swamps, and lakes in lowland forest. Long thought to occur in the island of Leyte, studies indicate that the species actually occurs in Palawan. It has a distinctive white to yellowish-white band traversing its head behind the ears, with a typically brown carapace and yellowish-brown to tan plastron, locally called bakuku, bayuu, bau, or tumanog. This freshwater turtle is more active at night, feeding on fishes, crabs, shrimps, algae, and ripe figs. It is secretive, hiding under rocks or deep burrows along river banks. The Philippine forest turtle is critically endangered because of illegal collection for the pet trade and continued destruction of its habitats. And the last but not the least, the number 10 on the list is the Philippine eagle, also known as Pithecofaga jefferyi. A critically endangered bird of prey, the magnificent Philippine eagle is the crown jewel of Philippine biodiversity. Its commanding presence in the forest connotes a rich and biodiverse forest ecosystem. Being a top predator, this bird helps regulate the population of animals that can pose danger to humans like snakes. Did you know that Philippine eagles bond for life? These birds are faithful to their partner but may find another mate when their partner dies. This slow-producing bird breeds once every 2 years and lays a single egg in a breeding season. Both parents take turns nurturing the young until it fledges off the nest at 22 months, in search of its own territory. By virtue of Presidential Proclamation No. 79 of 1999, June 4 to 10 was declared as Philippine Eagle Week to enjoin various sectors of society to take action on the protection and conservation of the Philippine eagle. For more interesting educational videos, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get updated of my latest videos.